This was crazy because if you guys know the story and the journey of Housephone on No Jumper, I'm a huge fan of No Jumper, as you guys know. I talk a lot about the characters within that realm. I talk about the influence. I talk about watching. I don't really do too much content related to No Jumper, but just know when I'm not making content and I'm enjoying content, I'm sitting down just watching TV and chilling, I'm watching No Jumper a lot of the percentage, to the point that it used to be Joe Budden #1 of the most of the pod, like the shit that I watched, to now I started liking so many individual shows in No Jumper. The Sharp, AD, Community, AD's own shit, Disconnected. But when I think of No Jumper, I think of Housephone. I think of Adam22, but as I think of Adam22, I don't think of Cam Girl. I don't think of any of the other people that were there. I think of House. And he was right around the era when I started liking No Jumper, like 2016. I think that's the year that I started liking No Jumper. So to just see them battling now, I don't want to talk about the situation too much, but I know everybody knows now. Adam released some freaky deaky stuff that Housephone was doing back in the day, maybe once, maybe 100 times. Either way, I don't care. I feel like Housephone, he's a great asset to the show. But it was just crazy how his mans put him out like that. And I was watching this live. Just know, I already saw this. I watched this live because I'm like, yo, they're gonna actually do the show. Him and Housephone are gonna finally sit together. Housephone said he wants to talk to him and have it live because he humiliated him live when he invited the girl to the podcast. And she said what she did with Housephone. So that entire thing was crazy. I was mad, as like, not mad, I was just like, damn, Adam, disappointed. Like, even though I guess I understand both sides, he said that he told people to do it, but it's like, if that was really a man's and you really didn't want that to come out, you would have made sure that shit didn't come out. You probably thought like Housephone said a lot of crazy shit during this thing, but one thing he said was, you thought it was gonna be a joke and everyone was gonna laugh at me, hee hee ha ha, then we were gonna forget about it. But it didn't go that way. And now everybody thinks you're a dickhead, and now that's why you're trying to act like you're so sad. One thing led to another. They were already heated in the room. I don't know where this starts from, so let me talk to you again after it's done, so then I can fill in the blanks.
Apology. Disrespectful as fuck. I paid for the fucking funeral as soon as it happened, just because.
So when he keeps saying I paid for it, well, not keep, he said it once, but when he said I paid for the funeral, Housephone was talking about his mom. Housephone said, yo, my mom used to look at you funny, bro. My mom used to be like, yo, be careful with that dude. Like, I don't trust him, something about him. And he just kept talking about the whole shit on like how you disrespected me mad times over life and disrespected a lot of other employees. And like his mom peeped it, people around him peeped it. A lot of people used to talk shit about Adam and talk to Housephone. Housephone always had his back. And then he was like that he felt like he disrespected his mom. Remember that one time when he was talking about his mom was going through the abusive relationship with his father? And then Housephone was like, damn. Adam was like, damn, he was beating that bitch or some shit. I forgot. He said something like to that, called his mother a bitch. I would have snapped too, so that shit would have got me hot. So I guess he held that inside because he tried to act that day like he got over it, but you can see he brought it up months later, probably like a year now. So you could tell he'd been thinking about that shit and it had him hot, which I can understand now because his mother passed away. That's coming out. Everything else that Adam's doing to him, he's just trying to release everything out the bag. And then Adam saying, yo, why would I do that when I paid your mother's funeral? Like, how would I disrespect her? Bro, he just lost his mom. You just embarrassed this dude. He got so much going through his head. Wasn't the best shit to say. As soon as he said it, I was like, ooh. And then he stood up and I was like, oh, shit. Also, they were mad stressed on Adam was mad stressed that people were going to think Vel was in the cut the whole time. He's like, nah, people are now going to think I had security the whole time. They're like, yo, you worrying about the wrong shit, one. Two, everybody there said that Vel wasn't there. That I guess he was peeping because he already started seeing where the combo was going and felt like it was going to get crazy. So that's why he was around.
Alright, let's go. Out here, man. Let's go, bro. Listen, ass nigga. You ain't pay for shit, nigga. You gave me some money, nigga. You didn't pay for the fucking funeral, nigga.
Also, that was a big thing because he said he paid for the funeral, as we can hear him say it again. They ended up getting back on air because the whole episode ended, and they went back on live and put part 2. Supposedly, they were going to go outside and throw hands. Then they ended up squashing the beef. They ended up talking for like 45 minutes. Then they went on live because I was just watching TV and I saw that it was live again. I'm like, oh, what? I did not. I thought the show was done. I was like, damn, Housephone's done on this channel. 45 minutes later, they're back on live. I was so happy to see that they shook hands. They squashed it. They didn't let that shit build up even further than where it got. And then after they got it out, he threw the crazy shit was, it's like he was there sitting like, yo, shit get crazy. I'm gonna throw that Jamba Juice on him. That was also the other joke because that was homie's Jamba Juice. So I can't even, I'm having a brain fart right now, but the homie sitting next to him, that's his Jamba Juice, dude from King of the Dot. And why you took the cap off, like that shit made no sense. Like he just on some like I Love New York shit on some like, I don't know, that shit was crazy. That was mad reality TV to me. But I feel like I do and I don't. I guess it was just anger at the moment, but it was just crazy that at that moment, you being so angry, you had time to be like, yo, let me pull up the cap. I would have beamed them with the whole shit. If I'm gonna throw a bottle, bro, I would have jumped over that shit. You think I'm grabbing a Jamba Juice? You think I'm grabbing a Jamba Juice? You crazy, bro, if you think I'm grabbing a juice. That shit won't even come to my mind. Let me throw a liquid on this. Bro, mid-air, I see a dude with a cup, I'm snuffing him. So why in the living hell would I go through somebody's face like a joint and throw like a drink in their face? You crazy?
Apology. Disrespectful as fuck. I paid for the fucking funeral as soon as it happened just because.
You see? Adam took this. Adam talks about that. He ripped the jacket off and shit. He was ready to bug out, and then he realized, like, yo, right there when he does a little wave off, like, yo, I'm not going. I'm wilding right now. He talks about that shit. Like, yo, I threw the jacket off. Also, they said the jacket wasn't damaged when they go back on live. AD's pants was. He had the Jamba Juice all over his pants. Nah, this shit was nuts, though, bro. Like, it was good to see that they squashed the beef. That was the main thing. It was good to see that they squashed the beef. It wasn't like, again, we like to see drama. I'm not going to lie to you sometimes as just a fan of things and to be like, oh, there's more spice into the thing. But if you're really a fan and you know the story of Housephone and everything he's going through and his mother and drugs and all that shit, death of I'm mad close to my mom, so I can't even think of and dealing with something like that and then people messing with me at that time. Like, out of all times in the world, this is when you, bro, he could have crashed out crazy. Like, we seen other people walk in there with a gun at him before, so it wouldn't be crazy to see it 2 times. You get me? And Housephone looked like he was one of them HSs if he went to school. HSs. So you get me? I don't know. It was a little wild. It was a little wild to see.
Apology.
But yeah, that was just embarrassing. I'm happy that they made up. I'm happy that they squashed all the smoke, and I'm happy they squashed all the beef. I don't know where the show's going from here, but I'm gonna be excited to keep watching and seeing where they evolve to. I'm just hoping everything gets back to normal, man. I'm just hoping everything gets back to normal. I was gonna look into the XXXTentacion case right now, but I'm thinking I'm gonna take a quick break, at least like a 15-20 minute break, just so I can listen to some quick Khalifa, then get back on with you guys, so we can finish the XXXTentacion episode. What do you guys think about that? Oh, my man just went flying over. What? The marathon just dropped right now. Scripted tease. I actually don't own anything from it, but yeah. Again, happy to see that we're still gonna keep seeing Housephone on the channel. I'm a big fan of Housephone. To me, whatever he does in his sexuality and his life has nothing to do with us. So why do we care so much? That says a lot about what fans are interested in or what a lot of men have in their mind. But before we get into the XXXTentacion stuff, let me take a quick break and we're gonna jump right back into this.